Hi there. My name is
Let's
Brandon
watch
Herrera.
a finished AK-50. So like, before he made it, but now he finished it. Let's see.
And this is my gun, the AK-50. It's been a long road making this baby come to life. But a couple months ago, after years of hard work and trial and error, we finally got the latest version fully finished.
Yeah, that's the one we saw.
Or at least at the time, what felt like fully finished.
Oh, they made it black. I actually prefer the way it looked with the white thing there. But I guess now it looks more streamlined, you know? I didn't like the personality it had with the different colors.
Little things like painted or anything, so it still kind of looked like a garage-built prototype. If you haven't seen that video yet, which statistically about 5 million of you have, which is more views than we have subscribers.
Oh, he got it painted. This was more professional, I guess. It's just the thing that gun paint kind of gives guns like a plasticky look that I don't know. Aesthetically, I don't mind without it. You know? The AK or AK-50, yes, it really does. Yeah, like it makes them look like a bit like plasticky is basically what I'm saying. Like, see this thing? I don't know. I think it's on purpose, obviously. I think I prefer it without.
And you can help change that. But the video is kind of dramatic. You know, we went really high effort on things like the Deadpool-esque intro and things. It was my love letter to this project, having worked on it so long. But now I wanted to sit down, especially now that we've got it all nice painted and pretty.
Ow!
I want to sit down and talk about some of the things that we changed, some of the things we've changed since that video. And of course, we're going to shoot it at some really fun stuff. Maybe even a cameo from our friends at Ballistic High Speed. You know, as a treat. But first, you haven't even seen the painted version of this thing fire. Bet you'd like to do that. I know what you want. You want to see the 50 fire.
Don't you
The what?
away.
What do I want to see? Oh, to see fire. I thought he said on fire. I was like, why would I want to see this gun on fire? Right? I guess it does look cool. It does look cool from here, you know? It does look fancier, man.
Okay. Now that I got that out of my system, for now, let's go ahead and talk about the gun. And no, I'm not just talking about, well...
It's black!
Yeah, we painted it, but there was something else I think is really cool that we didn't get to talk about because we hadn't done it yet when we did our AK-50 video. Now, when we had the Ballistic High-Speed guys come down for that video, they did some awesome high-speed shots of the AK-50.
I don't know. I still think it looks better like this. I mean, maybe if you cover these metal parts that look a bit dingy. But I don't know. I like the color variation of having multiple types of gray, like gray there and then gray here. It has more personality, yeah. I don't know. I prefer it, you know. The black is smooth, but it's like very generic. But I guess that's the point. Most guns are generic. The front and white look cool, yeah. But I guess there's practicality as well. Because if you were like... If you want to hide in the night with the gun or something, okay, goddamn. I mean, I don't think that's the practicality that he's gonna use it for. But still, it's like... It might be more visible and stuff. I understand they're all... Why most guns are all black. I just, you know.
But there was something that a lot of people noticed, and it was something that we all noticed right off the bat as soon as we saw the video. The AK-50 barrel whipped like a motherfucker.
Yeah, it jiggled. That's why I said it was jiggly.
And saying, hey, I don't know if you noticed. Oh, trust me, we fucking noticed. And we knew what did it pretty much immediately. So pretty much any weapon, especially like an AK or something, is going to have a little bit of barrel whip. It's perfectly normal. Does it hurt the gun? No, it does not hurt the gun. As long as it holds 0, not really an issue. But it does look pretty violent, and to be honest, it's pretty unnecessary. As to what caused it, a muzzle brake. This is the muzzle brake that was on the AK-50 when you saw it in the big video. This is a beefier, bigger, well, 50 cal sized version of the AK muzzle brake, a great brake in my opinion, the JMac RRD 4C. This is an awesome brake for recoil reduction, and it also works as a compensator. The way that it does this, the way that it stops muzzle rise, is you see these vents here on the side of the brake itself.
I never knew that part of the gun mattered.
Cut away larger on the top than they are the bottom. And so the point of that is to vent more gas. While it's venting gas out the sides, it's venting more gas out the top than it is through the bottom, meaning that it's going to be not only creating a brake that, you know, stops recoil, backward recoil, but it also pushes gas up, pushing the muzzle down. So when you normally have that muzzle climb, it helps keep the muzzle down. We didn't really think about it that much, and we just included it feature for feature, including those cutaway top vents. Not quite as dramatic as on the RD4C, but we still put them there. What we didn't realize is that this really doesn't need a whole lot of upward compensation. It's mostly rearward recoil. In fact,
yeah,
you can see
since
the
it's way
videos
bigger, right?
of me in that video walking and firing it from the hip. You can very clearly see every time I fire the gun, the compensator is working too well, and it pushes the gun down dramatically. That's exactly what it was doing to the barrel, causing that crazy
Oh, so
barrel
he
whip.
made
If the
a
science behind
wider
this sort of
one
thing
now.
interests you and you'd like to get your start in gunsmithing and weapons technology, you can always check out sdi.edu using the links down in the description and in the pinned comment.
Maybe I
Right now,
should
we have a new
check.
muzzle brake.
Maybe
One
I should
that does
check
not
it.
have those cutaways at the top and is working a hell of a lot better. But the real question is, does it still cause that massive barrel whip? But to answer that question, we would need to break out the high speed. Ballistic high speed. I'm gonna stop doing that bit one day. That's right, our friends at Ballistic High Speed came down again to help us out with the Trump assassination attempt recreation video that we did here.
Excuse me, the what? He didn't. Video. He said video. It's wild when he started saying that sentence. Let's just keep watching.
Recently.
Video, chat. It's a video.
And while we had them down, not to let their talent
You
waste,
missed
we
that
also did
arc.
a couple of shots.
I'm new. Okay, this is my second video. Okay, I missed a lot of arcs. Okay, we're not assassinating anyone.
With the AK-50 in high speed. So take a look at it and tell me what you think of the new brake.
Is what I think.
Now let's compare the two of them together here.
It doesn't jiggle
As
at
you
all
can see,
anymore.
Changing pretty much no other factor, just in changing that muzzle brake and removing those cuts.
Oh my
to the
god, that's
top, our
crazy.
barrel
Just
width is
changing that made it not jiggle anymore?
So in the words of a great scholar, great success.
But real quick, this video was made possible by our friends over at TacPack. TacPack is a tactical subscription box where you can get cool stuff like
Not
this.
gonna skip the
Tourniquets.
sponsor. Okay.
Experimental 50 cal. Big ass knives. Rangefinders, which have been in the news
No,
lately.
you can't have
or
those in the UK.
Redacted. Sweet merch and more. And new subscribers can use the code AKGUY, which gets you a free EDC kit valued at $65 with your first TacPack.
He's
So
hip
if you
with
use
the
code
kids. He makes
AKGUY
Borat jokes. I don't know what to tell this. The kids don't make Borat jokes anymore. That's an old person thing now.
the total value of your TacPack Plus will be $325.
Oh, skibbity.
So go ahead and check them out using the links in the description and in the pinned comment. We appreciate them. Back to the video.
That was sarcasm. Fuck! How was I supposed to know? The kids don't know who Borat is? Okay, I understand now that you were trying to convey the opposite, and that is exactly what I... Okay, shut up.
We really need to get a sponsor for this. So it doesn't take a ballistician. Is that the word for that? Ballistician? Balls.
Balls.
Yeah, who put that there? It doesn't
You
take
know
a
what?
ballistically minded.
But I remember now. When I was saying my skibbity toilet shooting idea for Kentucky Ballistics, a bunch of people said that was more of a Brandon Herrera idea. That's why I heard his name before. Yo, Brandon, you should put a bunch of ballistic heads in a toilet and then shoot at him. Epic video, 5 bajillion million views. Guaranteed.
An individual to know that a 50 BMG will pass through a white claw. So we just put a little pyramid of 5 here, just again showing
I
power.
mean, the man said balls. Surely
well,
he's not gonna be against it.
Because it's awesome.
All right, so let's see who's calling me. So I know this is zeroed pretty decent for like 50 to 100, but let's see if it's zeroed for like 15 feet. 3, 2, 1. I always forget how cool that is. That is just neat.
That's epic! Imagine being there in the shower and getting like sprayed. That would be epic. I mean, you might actually die from the shrapnel stuff, but like, no, it's only sodas. Surely you won't die.
Get out here. People ask me, oh, don't you think the White Claw bit's getting a little tired? I never fucking get tired of it. I just love the concussive force because there's no way that all of these even got hit. They just got smashed. Oh, geez, just look at that. Look at how twisted the aluminum is.
They're
just
gone.
From the pressure. Just
What soda
shredded.
even is that?
This is not one that even got a bullet. It's just the energy of the first one. Actually, this is a great bit. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna show it. People always have this fucking thing. They're like, oh, if a 50 cal passes this close to you, oh, it's gonna blow your head apart, blah, blah, blah. A lot of the same ballistic experts that think that, you know, Trump wasn't hit by a bullet because if it grazed his ear, it would have blown his head off because it's a fucking dangerous assault rifle, all this shit. And everybody quotes that video where the guy shot next to a deer and killed it with concussion. It's like, these people don't fucking think, or they're just bad at math, but that's not how bullets work.
That doesn't
really
sound right. I don't think just a bullet going next to you will kill you. And I don't think that's how that works at all. And I don't know
Can
shit.
you tell I've been putting a lot of thought into this recently? You saw what the energy effect on a target was from White Claws that were behind one that was already impacted. So it was blowing out and expanding, and it was just a lot of violent shit happening really quick. I'm gonna sail around in between these two cans, and we're gonna see my
Two
prediction.
cans.
You know, I'm no ballistician.
Like the
but my prediction
bird.
is jack fucking shit happens. So just to prove that it's going in between the two, I'm gonna put this one behind it. Behind. In front. So clearly, if this has a crazy shockwave,
I'd put
it's gonna
them a
blow
bigger
these two
distance
apart,
because
right?
the one that's gonna explode in the back might push the other ones.
Making cards on Twitter.
White Claws are shit. Isn't White Claw beer? Dude, I don't drink beer. Beer tastes like piss.
Shut up. 3, 2, 1. Crazy. Wow.
Yeah, no, the other ones are intact.
So the White Claw cans I shot between are completely fine. They're intact.
Yeah, logically.
I mean, nothing fucking happened to them. There's not even a mark on the
They're
side of the can. Like, there was
seltzers?
still
The fuck is it
condensation sweat on them.
seltzer?
The only thing that happened was when this claw can got exploded.
Yeah,
a
that's
piece
why
of
I
it
said he
flew
was gonna
forward
push the
and
other
knocked
ones
that one over,
around.
But that's about it. Look, the 50 cal is obscenely powerful, but if it had enough force behind it to impart lethal force on everything around it, the air, everything, the entire
Yeah,
duration
no,
of
the gun itself would explode probably, man. It's like that would not be like the gun itself would blah, you know?
3-mile flight time, it would probably stop dead in its tracks after like fucking 18 feet. I don't know, there's a math equation for this somewhere. It's cool. Hopefully we learned something today. If I hear this myth regurgitated one more fucking time, I'm gonna stand next to a 50. Another cool element that was added to the AK-50 that I really did want to talk to you guys about is this little ring right here behind the muzzle brake. So there's a lot of things about the AK-50 that make it an AK, not just the name. It's a long stroke, gas-operated, rotating
Long
bolt
stroke.
rifle. The bolt and carrier
You
are
like me
identical
one
to
of
AK,
those.
except the piston actually pivots, which is a PKM thing, also designed by Mikhail Kalashnikov. Basically just a big belt-fed AK. The riveted front trunnion that contains the lockup system, the rear trunnion, the fact that this takes an AK, a standard AK pistol grip, a standard AK fire control group, trigger, hammer, disconnector, all that. Behold, an AK. What we did is we just scaled everything up appropriately to be
trunnion?
able to, again, fire.
How does he know so
TDMG.
much about every part of the gun? He built it from scratch. He made this. This is not a real gun. I mean, I guess it is now that he made it, but it's not a real gun. That's crazy, right?
Out of Barrett mags, which
I didn't lay.
was
No,
the
no, no.
whole
I'm
goal
not.
from
I'm
day
not.
one.
I'm not scolding you. I'm saying, isn't that crazy? Because that was my reaction to it as well. I also thought it was a real gun, but he made it, bro.
And I think I'm actually very proud of the way this is.
That's
that this
insane.
turned out.
I
But I
know.
will never turn down the opportunity to make it a little bit more AK, and that's exactly what we did up front here. So what we added was a muzzle detent, which is exactly what AKs have on their front sight blocks. So I push
What does
this in,
that do?
and I can now rotate
Oh.
and take off the muzzle brake. And so that is a little detent that pushes in and catches it, just like
Oh.
on your standard AK. Although this isn't really an AK. What this is this is
Oh, look, it's so
an IO
tiny.
AK. If you're not
It's just like the one I have, but without the things and a bit different. Yeah.
familiar with that is, this is notoriously the worst brand of AK that's ever been made. Although a lot of people are really
Those
buying
little sheep.
that spot. This is like some old garbage shit that came out. You know, everybody was, you know, trying to get an American made, you know, made in the USA, but they didn't respect the platform. They just thought you could throw it together, cast trunnions, and just shitty quality.
I don't even. What is a trunnion? It sounds like a snack. It sounds like a onion flavored snack. Trunnion. You know, oh, try now, trunnions. You gotta try them.
I mean, just even this is just.
Yeah, even mine is better than that.
Garbage. Spun rivets, use the barrel as a bucking bar. I can go on and on. This is just trust me when I say garbage tier firearm. And somebody actually gave this to us, to the channel, on the condition that we do one thing in particular with it. We feed it to the AK-50.
What do you
I figured,
feed
why
it?
waste just a standard 50 cal round on it when we can go a little bit bigger? We can hit it with something with a little bit more oomph. Like, I don't know, Mark 211 Ralphus. If you want to take out a vehicle, you use 50 cal. If you want to take out an armored vehicle, you
Is
use
this a
Ralphus.
face reveal? Yeah, this is how I actually look like. And that's my real voice.
Explaining this video to my 16-year-old self is literally fucking impossible. Shooting an AK with the AK-50 in 3,
Ooh!
1.
Sacrifice.
Holy fuck!
Sacrifice.
All right, I don't know what I was expecting, but it certainly was not that.
Sacrifice to the blood god. What's leaking? Wait, what? Who's pissing? What is leaking, bro? Huh? What? Wait, what? Where? Is the table made out of water? Me, sorry, my bad, gang. Sorry, bro. Dude, the table got scared. Maybe a white cloud exploded. Yeah, no, but that's like, I don't think so. I think the table. Oh my god, the table is pissing, bro. The table is pissing. The front trunnion is the block of steel that the barrel attaches to. I wouldn't be able to point out which one, but thank you, Derek. Oh,
I shot
dude.
it right, like, in the bolt carrier, and I didn't expect it to blow the fucking handguard to pieces. Holy shit. Look at that.
I'm gonna go.
Ralphus does not fuck around. Holy
Oh god. It's
only
override.
marginally more dangerous than shooting an IO. The bolt is still locked in the trunnion. Ironically, this is the exact way to
Oh, so
blow
that's
up
the trunnion.
that fucking locking lug flying off the gun. Sent jets of copper all into the cam groove as well. Ironically, the bolt carrier is pretty okay.
It's charred. You're right.
The
It's
crazy
literally
part
charred.
is it fucking blew the gun.
Is that a
in
gun?
half.
Well, it was a gun.
I think I just made this gun worth owning. Oh yeah, here we go. Got our recoil spring assembly. It's a little twisted. Safe to say, this gun is never going to be a danger ever again. To its user, of course. Well, if that's what you mean by taking dangerous guns off the street, then you probably belong here on the channel. You should
It
consider
looks
subscribing.
so sick, though.
I love you.
What?
But anyway, this is the AK-50. I think she...
Oh shit. Oh shit! I accidentally refreshed. Oh fuck! He's sorry. He said he loved me. I just, you know, I just got flustered. I got so flustered. I refreshed the video by
fucking
accident.
handguard to piece. Holy fuck. All into the... To its user, of course. Well, if that's what you mean by taking dangerous guns off the street, then you probably belong here on the channel. You should consider subscribing. I love you. But anyway, this is the AK-50. I think she looks fucking great with the new coat of paint. I like the new additions to the gun. Also, the carry handle really makes this a lot
has a
easier
handle?
to lug around. I see why Barrett added it. Very, very easy quality of life improvement. As you can see, there's still a lot of cool shit we can do with the AK-50. Some gnarly shit we can shoot it at.
It's
and some
kind of
gnarly shit we
epic.
can shoot out.
Well, it's
I had an
pretty
idea that
epic.
involved a certain Kentuckian.
This one
and
is
maybe
pretty
testing this
epic.
thing out with some slap rounds. But if you'd like to see stuff like that, be sure you're subscribed to the channel. And if you have recommendations, things that you'd like to see us shoot with the AK-50, or like I said,
Thing is, right?
shoot out of it.
They
Or maybe-
gotta have the plans for this clocked, right? Cause what if a freak accident happens and this blows up and it's the only one of its kind? What do you do then?
maybe a combination of both. Go ahead and let me know down in the comments. We do read comments. It's probably not good for mental health, but we do like to hear what you guys think of the video.
Oh my god, they do! Oh my god, they read comments? I can't type. I'm getting embarrassed for you, chat. It's for you. I mean, it's a great idea. Day one for asking ConTubers to shoot a skibidi toilet.
Thank you so much for staying all the way to the end, and I will see you sexy YouTube mother lovers in the next video.
Bye. I do love mothers. Does he have a separate hard bus for every single video? That's crazy. Pog! Epic. Epic chat, epic. This is how we do networking as a VTuber. Sure. I hope he makes that video. Dude, if I see either of them come up with a video, I will actually freak out. Like, I will freak, dude. I will freak. I'll be, oh my god. You know, I'll be like, my existence finally amounts to something.